Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Yeah. I really want you on my show.
Yeah, he framed it like you were sending him 7 messages a day.
And that's I would do a show, and then I'd be like, yo, we both call each other, hey, let's do another show. Yeah. We both call. It's like it was normal, but you're lying. My thing is you're lying, sir. Stop fucking lying. You don't have to like me, whatever. I don't owe you a conversation. If we have a conversation, we'll have it. And you're lying to people saying I didn't beg. And then he said, which was another lie, that I was feeding him meals like I'm some United Way. I'm like, what are you talking? I went to your house one time. What are you talking? We've smoked cigars. I introduced you to Jeremy Piven. You came to my shows at the Laugh Factory and all this other. And you said you fed me? I've never begged anybody for food. My parents provided us with food all the time. I've never starved. What the are you talking about? You're lying.
Wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Man, Godfrey goes in on Vlad again. DJ Vlad and him been having a fallout for a while. Lord Jamal, y'all have heard me talk about all this stuff before. I mean, Godfrey, he just, because Vlad continues to bring people on the show and then he ends up talking about him, it really, really gets under Godfrey's skin. And I would say rightfully so, but I don't know if it merits a response every time. I mean, I guess you can, but man, Godfrey, you're super talented. You're more talented than a lot of people that's on these podcasts, man. You could talk about anything and get views, to be honest with you. When you look at Godfrey, man, the way he does his impersonations, the stuff that he does, you gotta respect him for what he does, man. And DJ Vlad, I mean, DJ Vlad's got a show, man, but the privilege thing for me, it screams, and it screams loud when it comes down to him having his platform and being a little bit lighter shade than us. He's able to get people and deal with people that we probably never be able to deal with because of that. I don't look at it per Vlad like that. And I can't because of our culture. I can't because of them having deeper ties. When you look at YouTube and when you look at Facebook and when you look at all these different platforms, man, all of the YouTubers, y'all hear me and hear me well. It's always a thing where you're not getting the same leeway as everybody else. And I know y'all be like, what? I'm telling you, they're not going to give you the respect to let you just do what you want to do on their platforms. I've been thought about this. When you think about Beyonce and when you think about all the people that follow her, and if she posts something and it gets this many views, they're going to limit her views. They're not going to let her get everything that you guys want to give her because it would take over their platforms. They're not going to let nobody monopolize on their platforms, but they will give leeway to certain individuals that they have relationships with. And I know this, but I don't ever let that hold me back or care because I do this for the culture. I do this for the people, for my people. I mean, I enjoy doing it. Don't get it twisted. A lot of people don't have careers and don't own businesses and stuff. I just so happen to be a person that multitasks and have a lot going on. And I'm not limited to this thing. If anybody's been on my show, they know that. Even the people that walked away and tried to talk and say whatever, they knew I was good when they came and left. And I'll continue to be good because God blessed me with so much knowledge and skill sets that I've always been a hustler to figure out different ways to do things, to jump and move and make money. My mindset is what keeps me where I'm at, established. Nothing else. My mindset in God. But to go back to Vlad, DJ Vlad and Godfrey is Godfrey, like I said, he got those group of people over there with him. He's a leader. He's got a lot of contacts in the industry. But again, he's not going to be able to outshine no Vlad on these platforms. Shannon Sharp got lucky with that Cat Williams interview. It went crazy viral. They couldn't control it, but if they could have, they would have. But it was so aggressive. It probably did double what they let it do. It probably did double the numbers they let it do. I promise you. They're not going to try to help nobody that pretty much they can't control, or that they feel like they don't mind them winning. So when it comes down to all these platforms, quit acting like, it's all even. Y'all play the even Steven game all the time. But we just, as a culture, as black podcasters, you got to keep posting. You got to keep doing this stuff to make sure that everybody hear your voice. A lot of y'all doing dope. You got great voices. I hear what you're doing. I see you. I respect everybody in this game. I've been checking it out now for a minute. So but I do this thing just because I want to, not because I have to. I enjoy doing it because the people, I love the people. But when I look at when you cry and say, hey man, one man, and you're going to hear that, I'm going to play the next part in a minute, but them guys getting into it is not nothing new. A lot of different, Joe Budden and that crew he was with, and I don't even mess with him. He basically got into it with people. Most of these podcasts got into it. Charlamagne and them done had their ups and downs. When Angela Yee left, people have, I've had my issues with the people that co-host with me or my wife or whoever. But we keep pushing it. We keep moving. We don't look back. The Bible says no man look back without running into something. So Godfrey, quit looking back. Quit looking back because it really ain't going to change your situation. If you don't want to go on Vlad, don't go on Vlad. And DJ Vlad's going to continue to talk to people that come on his show about you because he feels like you've done something, you've done him something. Now, yeah, I agree with you. I don't think the dude fed you. I really don't. I don't think he fed you. But I definitely understand how, this could happen because I understand how people are. He cool with you as long as he can control you. I never had nobody to control me. When I jumped in this game, I told y'all, and y'all seen it. If you be honest, go back to the first interview. I got it out the mud. Nobody knew me. Nobody seen me before. I just got out and started talking. And all my homies started calling me. I just happen to know a lot of cool people. And it jumped off and it's doing what it's supposed to do. But I'm not competing with no Vlad, or I'm not competing with no jump or none of them guys, because you can't compete with them. Because this is the world that was built around them. Y'all better go, man, this world wasn't built around you. So it's a few, don't get me wrong, it's a few that jump up and do their thing. But most of these guys, and I didn't put OG on here because he would have ripped through this so hard about it. And I wouldn't even give him the satisfaction because I know he'll be on somebody's head about the fact of how racial discriminated this situation is. From his perspective, it'll be more raw. I'm just not raw like that. But I do know it is a difference being made. But I do know that you just, as a culture, you can't worry about who gets what. You just got to keep doing it for our people. Because one thing I do know, and I love the fact, when I go out, most of the people that look like me walk up and say, man, can I get a picture? Man, I rock with what you're doing. Man, keep doing that. You and your wife, bro. That's dope. People that see me, they stare. They come take pictures or they stare. And I always show love to every individual. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm always be respectable. But when you look at who I deal with, I'm very precise on who I deal with. I don't even deal with everybody. I don't go at it for the views, because if I did, I'd be doing all kind of stuff that's different from what I do, because I know how to do it, but that way, but that's not the way I'm building it up. I want credible people on the show, people that mean something. But let's go back to my boy, man, Godfrey and Vlad. Let's listen in. I'm going to get back on subject because I don't know where it came from. Sometimes I just get to talking and I'll rant on different things. But I believe that we know what we got to do as a people. And if we can support each other and y'all rock out, go download Boss Talk 101 app. I keep telling y'all it's going to be exclusive to the people who rock with me. And hey, it's a virtually private network. So you could come over there, and what we say and what we do is our own business, man. Apple, Google Store, it's there. Let's get to it, man. Let's see what Godfrey had to say. He really went ballistic on DJ Vlad at this ending part.
You're lying, and you're lying to black people, black men, so that you can pit us against each other. You f black women, then you pit us against each other. I don't like motherfuckers like you. It's bullshit, and you're lying. My thing is, stand on truth. Now, if he said, I'd be like, if it was true, I'd be like, yeah, he did feed me, though. I didn't have no money and shit. And another thing is, I've been educated by the coldest black historians in Chicago. I have been like that since I was 17. And this is lightweight to me, man. I'm not no punk. I ain't no, I was raised by one. You see what I'm saying? And people know that about me. I'm not that dude. I was very nice to you. I was always cool with you. I was cool with Jamar, all of them mother. And two men gossiping about another man, that's shit to me.
Man, two men gossiping about another man. Man, listen, man, in this podcast world, everybody talking about each other. And in the news world, in the media world, everybody talking about what's going on that's in the developing news, whether it's a woman or a man. So that part right there is kind of thrown, because we all do that, including him. He do it himself. So at the end of the day, that sounds like he just got caught up in the fact that he didn't like them talking about him. So he said that because he really didn't like them talking about him together. But which he's talked about Vlad with Lord Jamal. They was over there eating Vlad alive. So I don't know why he said that. But at any rate, if you start to talk about it, he said messing with our black women. He's upset. He said he's doing all kind of weird stuff to keep us separate. He didn't lie. But you know, he's just being real blunt with what he feel and saying how he think about Vlad talking down on him, and he don't want to go back on Vlad's show. Vlad, like I said, Vlad is he walks through this thing because he's been doing it so long. He felt like he's a part of what he's built, but it can get you in trouble, DJ Vlad. I've never met you. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I built this thing up on my own with the people that rock with us and support us. It's a true number. I don't number fudge. I don't do none of that weird stuff. Everything you see is what you get. It's all organic. Everything we do is organic. I don't buy ads. I don't do none of that stuff. I don't try to trick the algorithm and don't try to make you think I'm getting more numbers. A lot of these guys are playing all these games. You look at the analytics and you can tell it's fake views. You can tell it's bots. I don't trip off none of that. I just do me. And I never get on here and start talking down. But these guys, man, love what you got going, Godfrey. I just say, man, don't get too focused on what Vlad doing. DJ Vlad gonna do what he do. And he's already established his platform, but even if he hadn't, he could reestablish it over and over again, because you're not him and he's not you. Y'all don't look the same. Matter of fact, you're a little darker than me, Godfrey. So it'll never be a thing where you'll be able to pass up, but you're going to get your just due. But shoot, hey, kudos to you for speaking out, speaking up about what you truly believe in. That's cool. I like it. But I am saying, don't get it twisted. They don't care. You heard what Michael Jackson said. You such an impersonator. All I got to say is that they don't really give a damn about us. They don't give a damn about us, homeboy. When it boils down to it, you got to get out the mud. But your skill set and your comedy can do that, you know. And like I said, Vlad, I know who Vlad is. It's kind of like when you see people like Vlad, Trump, all these guys, you already can see them for who they are. You can see them from coming a mile away when you where I'm from. You don't, and I'd rather them be outgoing and say what they say like Vlad do. He get on that show and tell you everything about who he love, who he don't love. All that's right there. So all I'm saying is, man, don't get too caught up in it, man. You got a great channel. Focus on what you're focusing on, but don't let nothing knock you off your square, man. Like I said, you get it popping, man. I've been watching you. I've been watching your show. I really started to tune into you more with Faison rocking with you like he do, and different people that I rock with now. I never got to meet Godfrey, but dope dude, man. Love what he's doing. Sometimes I've seen some things like because I rock with Country Wayne too. I rock with all these guys, the comedians, Ali Sadiq, all these guys, man. I got a lot of respect and love for them and what they bring to the table when it comes to the comedy world. Godfrey a dope comedian, so I definitely am rocking with him. But don't get too caught up on that, man. Keep killing that podcast game, man. And shout out to the only real brother that don't look like me, Gary Owens, man. I'm a big fan of Gary Owens. When it come down to the comedy world, he show us love. So thank you guys, man. And oh yeah, man, make sure you download Boss Talk 101.app. I'm gonna say that until the cows come home, as they say. And also, if you're still watching, make sure right in here, you should see, yeah, you're going to see Dr. Umar, man. Some old footage and some new footage. And you're going to see what he's saying and what really happened with what happened to his school. Let's talk about it. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.